Hello, hello, you lovely, lovely, lovely Bavarians. It's lovely to see you. How are you? Looking very, very sweaty. No, you're not. You're perspiring. A lovely glow, kind of glistening. Some of you. I won't mention the producer. No. Thank you for coming out. Isn't the weather wonderful? Hey, it's just fantastic. So I was yesterday. I was thinking, because obviously it was a bit hot yesterday, and I was thinking, what will I wear? And essentially I was just down to my pants. And then I thought, you know, I'm not sure that's good. And I'm very, very pleased the weather broke, because I don't think you were ready for that. And I certainly wasn't either. So fortunately the weather broke, and I didn't have to just be virtually in nothing. So that's good. Do we have any virgin Bavarians in town? Anyone who's not been to the Bavard Bar before? Ooh, you might regret doing that. Yes. So essentially, and I know those of you who've come before have heard me say this, but it's important that you know, because if you've never been, then you need to know. 3 speakers will come and take the stage, and they'll talk about something they're passionate about for about 15 minutes. So when you're ready, those that put their hands up, if you'd like to come up here, and only joking. But I said, so there's a few virgins in tonight, and I'm wondering, anybody recently moved down to this lovely town from away? Anyone? I won't put it, I think there's a few people in, who, to St Leonard's and Hastings. We had an influx, I think, over the last couple of years. We've had lots of people that have moved down, and of course lots of them come down from London, and we have a name for those people, which is Rich, loaded. No, we have an acronym, which you've obviously heard, I guess, I'm sure you have, which is DFL, down from London. I was kind of an early adopter. I moved down in the early 90s when it was not such a safe place. But I was just like a pioneer, you see. And so in nearly 30 years it's coming up. But back then we weren't called DFLs, we were called YDWs, which essentially was, you've done what? You know? But yeah, so I moved down. And also back then, because things were different in Hastings and St Leonard's back then, we never said that we came, you know, if you lived here, this is how you lived in Hastings, you'd say, well, no, Lower Battle, actually. Or, you know, sort of East Bexhill. I had a mate that lived in the old town, he used to say West Fairlight. Was back when, yes. Anyway, so yes, that was, it has changed, and it's a wonderful, wonderful change that we've experienced. And obviously we have Pirates Day this weekend. Anyone dressed up as a pirate? People still dressed up as a pirate? Yes, there's some people over there. Some people still dressed as pirates, which is marvellous. Yeah, Pirates Day, although essentially it's become such a thing, it's kind of like Pirates Weekend, isn't it, really? I mean, just the entire weekend, from Friday through to Sunday, people just rolling around Hastings dressed as pirates, which is quite bizarre. Hastings famous for 1066 and pirates, apparently. So that surprised me. But no, it's been a thing for a number of years. And I think that the reason people love to dress as a pirate is because when you wake up in the morning, if you decide to dress like a pirate, it means you can start drinking immediately, I think. And I think that's essentially it. So Pirate Day in Hastings, when half the town dress like a pirate and the other half drink like a pirate. I think that's essentially what I was able to deduce from the weekend. But I have mentioned this before, because of course the pirates is really just a romantic word, isn't it, for a bloodthirsty criminal. But we celebrate them in Hastings. And I mentioned this a couple of years ago, well, yeah, it was a couple of years ago, I think, that there was this photo, and I have shown this before here, is from 2012, when Hastings beat Penzance and got the record. Yes, yeah, yay! Yay for Hastings, the Pirates of Hastings. And there they are, look. In 2012, we got over 14,000 criminals gathered in one place, and the police didn't arrest a single one. So I don't know what that says. But then I had a kind of close look at this photo, and I'm not entirely convinced it's legitimate. Half the people in there aren't dressed as pirates, and there's a woman who I think she's literally out shopping, and she's found herself trapped. She's been fenced in and going, oh, pirates, let's go to Primark and get some stuff. But anyway, that's how we count our pirates down here. So marvellous.